Say, bro, it's the podcast.
What's up? It's Hot Boy Troy. We got Cuddy and Jazz, and this is the Say Bro Podcast, episode 28.
Yes, sir.
And on this episode, we're talking about
Quarantine. I don't know what else to talk about, honestly. Life's been a little dull.
we live in that quarantine lifestyle.
The shelter in place. I mean, we've been out. Okay, people are gonna want to strangle us for this. We've been outside, but we've been outside, not in public place. Oh, I guess a park is a public place, but we've just tried to get fresh air and not stay inside as much as possible.
Law-abiding citizens. They said parks is welcome, so
They did. They said go outside. Even our president for what's it called for the Grizzlies was saying that too. He's like, when you get a chance, go outside, go have your coffee outside, go get a breath of fresh air. And it's been raining, so it's kind of been nice to breathe that in.
Somebody asked me how's my quarantine lifestyle going, and I said I know what people on house arrest felt like. And that person just was busting out laughing. No, but I actually experienced this shelter in place style. Not as normally it's strict in New Orleans because it's during a hurricane or something. So maybe there's a power line down and they don't want people to get hurt. So police are out there. But this is just more of they don't want people next
Touching
to each other.
other people.
Stay your feet, Jazz. Damn, 6 feet, 6 feet. No, I'm messing with you.
Yeah, I don't think it's that strict right now. This is.
Are you
not,
thinking that it's going to get stricter?
No, I'm just saying this is not strict. You can go out and take a walk, whatever. Or I don't know, go for a jog. Take little Nola over here for a walk, but it's not house arrest. No. You could actually go out, but
I think at some point it possibly will get strict just because they felt like people have been moving around kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Not taking it serious.
Not taking it serious.
And that's the thing. Not every business has shut down completely. I think if you end up shutting down the businesses that are non-essential, that's when it's going to become a little more stricter. But right now, people are still driving to work.
Yeah. Wait, no. The non-essentials are closed, are supposed to be closed. Let me say that.
I don't know about that.
Jazz live in Selma. So
are you trying to be a rat over here?
I just feel like I still have people who I know that are still working. But I wouldn't consider it essential. You're not at a grocery store. You're not a nurse.
Oh, and shout out to all of the people who are working. Especially the people at the grocery stores, the delivery drivers, the taco trucks, basically all of the workers that's working to basically
provide for us.
Yeah, provide for us. And I know it's been crazy. Even when the few days I went to the grocery store, I looked them, anybody who I came in contact with who works there, I'm like, thank you, because I know you were dealing with some craziness. Even my boys work at Costco, they was dealing with the water and the toilet paper issues, which I still don't understand about the toilet paper. That's still interesting to me. But it was just shouting them out and thanking them for their service in a sense.
Absolutely. I mean, and that's one thing too. When you're out there shopping, be as kind as you possibly can to not only just everybody, but especially the people who've been probably working not only 8 hours. I mean, we've heard that some people are working 12-hour days because it's just so busy, especially stores. It's you got to restock. You have to shift everything because people are just tearing it off the shelves. And so be super kind to those because, I mean, they're putting in the hard work for us.
They definitely are. Some things that I've been seeing that's pretty cool, though, and funny is, man, people creative side is definitely coming out on social media, whether it's memes or videos or, in Dorian's case, TikToks and everything. This guy got me to sign up for a TikTok, so I still don't know how to use it, but I'm just following people. But yeah, no, you're definitely getting to see people's creative side and doing different challenges, and
they got to entertain themselves somehow.
They going crazy. It's day 9 of quarantine, and people just trying to figure out what they can do to entertain themselves.
Trying to figure out what day it is. We're almost there if you think about it. I mean, at least for what we know. how long this is going to last. So I think really we have like a little less than a week until we find out if it's going to go longer or not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the listeners are tired of hearing about the damn quarantine, though.
So what we talking about then?
I don't know, but I mean, you log into fucking social media and it's about that.
But I think you got to do
to the
with
news
some
that's
sort
about
of.
that.
I wouldn't say like don't take. I think we said this on the last podcast. Like we don't take it lighthearted, but I mean we try to bring some sort of, would I say humor to it? I would just say light to it because I mean, I saw someone post this on LinkedIn. And it was like, yeah, I'm stuck at home. Like I'm not in the office. Like I have like my kids who don't have school anymore, but now you have this time that you would never have with your kids to be able to enjoy with them during the day. You can they can color and you can watch them while you're doing your own work. And so these are times that like you wouldn't have had if something like this happened. Fortunately, it does cost people's lives, but I think you need to not see the worst side of it.
That's why I mentioned the challenges, because you can see whether it's the push-up challenge or Jez showed me the fruit roll-up challenge. I didn't see that one until
I didn't see that either until yesterday.
Today.
Troy's trying to do that roll-ups challenge with a ha.
I guess there's two different versions of it. So the one I saw was like a race with like your family or whoever's in the house.
Yeah.
You tried to finish it fast enough without using your hands. That sounds awesome, or it sounds weird when I say it out loud. But I'm talking about a fruit roll-up. And then there's the other one. I think you had told me about it, Dorian.
What you talking about, Dorian? What's the other one?
So ha is gonna get one end, and you're gonna get the other one, and y'all see who.
Lady in the Tramp style.
Hey,
Lady in the Tramp style.
I don't play
I'm trying to
that.
think what else I've seen. There's the fruit roll-up challenge. There's the push-up challenge, which I swear everybody's doing. But I think it's also the, what is it, like shot and then push-ups? I don't know. Basically, people are turning everything to a drinking game.
The shot, send a shot, drink a shot challenge and whatnot. What you been doing on this break?
Same thing you've been doing, bruh.
No, you haven't.
That's not true. You've been doing more.
Not really. I mean, we're here in house arrest. I mean, every now like we'll try to go out for our little jogs and whatnot, but it's not really being active.
We're talking about the creativeness that's been coming out of this.
I mean, I've been having a little more time to just sketch around or whatever, illustrate a little, like things that I enjoy, but that's pretty much it.
What about you, Troy?
Just
making his po' boys.
Yeah.
That looks good, by the way.
Made a little po' boy the other day. Had a little shrimp and grits.
Can you explain what a po' boy is? Because it looked like it was shrimp, but I thought it was always made of something else. But maybe I'm incorrect.
It could be of whatever you want it to be. If it's ham and cheese, hot sausage.
What makes a po' boy, though?
French roll.
Okay.
French bread. Most people get it dressed. Lettuce, tomatoes, mayo. Lettuce, mayo, and tomatoes. It just depends on what meat you want, basically. So you can do shrimp, hot sausage, catfish, oysters, roast beef. It just literally depends on whatever you like.
The po' boy.
And that's a po' boy.
Is that like the taco version of New Orleans?
Definitely. Yeah. From what I've heard, I don't know how true this is, it was because of workers couldn't afford a lot back then. Mm-hmm. So they had basically a po' sandwich for poor people. And it was po' boy.
See, I heard that on the, what was it? I think it was like Vice or I don't know, one of those YouTube munchy things, and Currency was talking about it. That's what he said.
Yeah, he's big on them as well. But yeah, no, so I just had a little, I mean, obviously we all got time. Ain't got time for that.
All the time in the world.
So I've been trying to cook more and going by out less. Even though like I've also done like going to support small businesses because they need it.
They're taking a big hit from it.
You know what I'm getting tired of? Or like not like mad about it, but people that keep like posting like stay at home. We get it. We have to stay home. But like you know who this is coming from? People that have people that live with them.
Yeah, yeah. And
like bro, like I live by myself. Like, I can't just stay home. I need to go for a walk. I need to, like, I ain't trying to get depressed over here.
I was literally thinking that because I had a few people tell me, like, stay at home.
Yeah.
I'm like, one, I am by myself.
Yeah.
It's not like I got family. It's not like I'm going to my
Oh, no,
family.
you got to leave when you have family, too. At this point, you're just like,
Yes,
okay,
yes,
I need
but-
my space.
Yes, but, like, people that have, you could have, say, if we were roommates here, like, would be able to have conversations or, like, some sort of connection with people. Like, you can't just be by yourself. That's, like, damn solitary confinement over here. Like, you can't, like, so when I see it's like, I get it. Like, we're not, it's not like it's, I don't know. It's not like it's in the air or whatever. Like, it's just more, don't come in contact with people. Like, the times that we've been out, we haven't been, like, in contact with other people. So, like, if it's Jazz and I for a jog or you and I, like, for a little
It's
store
basically
runs.
the same
Ice cream runs.
Same group of people. Oh man,
So,
don't get my mind started on ice cream.
Like,
I'm sad that
I heard
ampersands
that-
are closed.
oh, so did they actually, like, close for
Yeah.
sure?
Broke my heart. Damn, bro, why it took me so long for me to try that ice cream?
What ice cream?
Ampersands.
Okay.
I
I
don't
just
know.
want the people to know what you're talking about.
Oh, I mentioned it before, but I blame y'all.
Why?
I've been here 8 years and never had ampersands. God damn, that's some good ass ice cream.
I'd mentioned it to you before, man.
Well,
You don't believe
I mean,
me.
I didn't tell you because I can't eat it, so.
some good ice cream. Something else that I came across. Shout out to my friend for letting me use the Netflix.
wink, wink.
Because I came across a show, and mind you, just so people know, I'm not the type to have streaming services. I'm old fashioned. Give me the cable, and I'm gonna enjoy my cable. But obviously, with not sports being on and reruns and other stuff, don't get me wrong. I still watch my Fresh Prince and my Martin when it come on. But I came across this show, and it was this documentary, and it's called Tiger King or something like that.
I heard. Yeah.
And it's
I don't think I follow.
it's been trending. The person who that it caught my attention from was Heck.
Okay.
Heck had posted. He was like, "Dude, y'all need to watch this Tiger King." He said it was like Aaron Hernandez documentary and some other stuff all combined into one, and it really was. And then I heard a few other friends tell me about it, so I literally binge watched it all day yesterday.
Yeah,
Damn.
I was listening to the Andrew Schultz podcast, and he was talking about it. Where what is it like some dude trying to convince, like, train these chicks and be sister wives or something. I don't know.
Dude, it's all over the place.
Yeah, okay.
Literally. Basically, it's about people in America having big cats, tigers, lions, everything, cheetahs.
Why does that sound
Panthers.
completely different to what he was talking
Well,
about?
no, but that's a part of it. I told you it's all over the place.
That's weird.
Well, who's the type of people that own those things? People with some sort of money, right? So they want to.
Not
Yeah.
necessarily. I mean, they have some type of money, but dude, this documentary is just literally is kind of mind blowing in a sense, and it's more like, damn, white people do some crazy stuff. Literally, it makes you think that. Like the main guy is based in Oklahoma. There's a person in Florida, and it's just watch it. That's all I can say.
What's
Just
it called
watch
again?
it. Tiger King.
Tiger King.
Tiger King.
Tiger
Okay.
King. Netflix.
All right.
I'll have to try that out. Got nothing but time.
One thing I was watching was the little Dicky show on Hulu.
How is that?
It was pretty funny. He's a funny guy.
Is it more of like a Saturday Night Live type of
Nah,
comedy?
it's not. It's
Or-
not skits. It's him acting. It's like.
Yeah. How would you describe it?
How
It's not a
would you say
sitcom.
yeah if you haven't
Wait,
watched
I
it?
was
Well,
about to
no,
say, but Jess.
Jess.
because I've seen like the previews and stuff, and it looks funny. And it came on occasionally. Are you using my Hulu, by the way?
Yes, I'm using your Hulu.
Okay, I was just wondering because I got an email when my card information got swapped, and I was like, did I ever switch it over? So that's what I was wondering if I even paid for it.
No. Well, it's working for me. Anyway, that's what I was watching. Other than that, like just my YouTube stuff that I watch.
Gotcha.
Oh, your podcast.
Yeah.
How are y'all families doing during this time? I'm just curious because My family, when I speak with them, I try to FaceTime them every other day. At least my sister and my baby nephew, and he's a handful, but they going crazy in the sense of like tired of being in the house, tired of cooking. I mean, all they do is basically the same thing everybody's doing right now. Wake up, cook, maybe go outside for a little bit, come back inside, watch TV, sleep.
Yeah, man, you used to make that sound depressing. Honestly, I haven't talked to my family. I called my mom. What was it, like last Saturday? But we didn't talk about whatever's going on. We're just a little small talk. But yeah.
So my dad's still working. I would say we got lucky on that part, because not everybody in his staff was choosing work. He works for Fresno State, so he works as a nighttime custodian, and they end up keeping him on to basically use like the fog. I call it like the fog machine, but it like has all the like disinfectant spray and I was like, that's so cool when he told me about it.
So he's like going around and spraying.
So he's still working, which is really good. So he's not really like, he's home with us during the day because he works nights. So I think really we're just throwing off his sleep because me and my mom still get up to do work. So my mom's working from home now. She got sent home on Monday along with myself. And so me and her I'm in the kitchen on my laptop taking calls. She's in the living room on conference calls because she works with Department of Behavioral Health. So she's kind of been in the mix and in the know of like what's going on because they work very closely with public health. And so it's been kind of just like craziness for her, which I get. When it comes, like people are always like, oh, you're so lucky to work from home. Like I saw work in the office. I'm like, it's really not that easy. Like you may have a computer, but it doesn't have the same capabilities as like your office does. You don't have all the same files. Like I struggle with it. Like I came into the office today knowing that I didn't have certain files on it. But I mean, at the same time, like this is time I get to spend with my mom. So like yesterday when we told ourselves that we wouldn't work Saturday and Sunday. And so last night when she was going to bed, as she was leaving, she was like, hey, I'll see you in the morning. She's like, ready for work. And I woke up and I'm walking I think I was walking from the kitchen and she was just coming in with her laptop. She was like, good morning. How was your weekend? Like acting like as if we were just in an office. And so there's humor that we like to bring to it. And my mom's the best about it. And so, but for sure on Friday, like me and her, she finished a bottle of wine plus some more. And I had my drinks.
Take it to the head, Mom.
We were just ready to relax. And she was like, she texted me, it was like Friday, a little after 5. And she was like, all right, I'm done with work. I'm going to, was it Casa de Young for happy hour. And she was just a hoot. And so I'm like, I texted her, I was like, all right, I'm on my way. Her reply, she's like, yeah, it's a little dead right now. So she's like, I'll save you a seat.
you mentioning that, I seen a post on IG, and I don't know if you guys seen it, but it was basically this guy had his kids reenact as if he was going to the club. So he had like his oldest son being one of the bouncers. So he walked up, guys like checking his ID, and then he goes to his section where he has his 2 younger kids come out with a bottle of Hennessy and Hypnotic, and he's on top of the section, on top of his sofa, standing up and turning up and whatnot. And I was like, dude, people have nothing but time, and I love seeing all of the funny jokes and
the funniness, the creativity, and
exactly.
It's good to see that people are like just trying to enjoy themselves as much as they can. And so that's funny though. There was someone they had posted. They're like, what is it? It was like, just a heads up. There's a checkpoint in between the kitchen and the hallway.
I did see that as
I was
well.
like, that's so true. Call that my dad. I'm just kidding.
So I'm curious, what is something that you guys might have, something you might miss from your normal, I guess I would say lives, if this wasn't going on? What's something that you could think of that you just might miss?
Interacting with other people besides you guys. I'm just kidding. That's so rude. I'm joking. Honestly, it's like being able to go to other places out after work, like when we'd go to Tioga, we go to the Modernist, like they're right down the street from us. So it's always good to go and do that. And just, it's not like we go out and party. We just go and we have conversations, we have a drink, and then we go home for the night. I miss that. I probably miss that the most out of everything, is just being able to have conversations with other people, person to person, not through text message.
I gotcha. What about you, Cuddy?
Same thing. I think that, man, I'm starting to miss work too. Just being at the office. Our office is fun, so like you do miss it. So
We definitely do have a fun environment.
yeah. So yeah, but no, like Jazz said, man, we missed the Fresh Yes.
Fresh Air Fest. Yep.
Yeah.
They postponed it though, so that's good.
But yeah, I mean, but you miss it though. Like
Yeah.
we miss
Oh,
it now.
yeah.
So like those type of events, the concerts, hitting up Tioga, our hops. I'm sure we're gonna
Yeah,
skip through that. So
they already canceled out.
you know, like all that. Like, I mean, there's just, it's not like we do a crazy amount of things. So, but the things that we do, like that's
One thing I was thinking about that I miss for sure is going to the schools with the kids, because before we start setting up and stuff, sometimes the kids be at PE or whatever, and I go out there and I ball with them and let them know that they still ain't
they're schooling you.
I'm schooling them. But yeah, no, I just miss their interaction, because dude, those kids say literally the funniest things. So yeah, just in due time I will be back at it, and
Yeah, we'll bounce back.
yep, get to look back and say, man, we got over it.
Man, 2020, bro.
I
not been a
think I
year.
always say that. I'm like, man, everybody was ready for 2019 to be over. And then 2020 started. What were we, like 3 days in, and we thought we were gonna go into like World War III. All of a sudden, we're just like, what is happening with this year already? And now we're in a pandemic. Who the hell would have known?
What is one business that you guys have been supporting during this time that we can highlight?
Been supporting, picking up our beers at Tioga.
Yes. I got called out the other day for picking up more.
Okay. El Premio, we picked up our tacos at El Premio.
Oh yeah, we did.
We did, and then the ice cream shop, but now that's closed down. And also, Des. I mean, she was doing her little deliveries.
What's the official name? Dee's House.
Dee's house. Yeah. Yeah. She was hooking up some three different drinks that you could choose from, and yeah, she'll drop them off. And
Which one was that?
that's the Des. Don't ask me what's in it, but
Yeah,
It's pretty
I
strong.
have no idea. It's strong.
yeah, the Des.
Uh,
But yeah, you can find her on IG. Also, before we get any further, we were at Tioga for the Friday the 13th.
Right before it was the last
Friday
event.
the 13th event, and they had the photo booth. So they hooked us up with some free photos, and want to shout out Forever Timeless Photo Booth. So whenever you're out at Tioga for the Fresh Brews, no, not Fresh Brews,
the
Taco
Street
Brews and
Eats,
Street
Taco
Taco Brews and
TBJs.
Jams and all that, like you'll see them there. Make sure to say what's up and get your photos.
Yeah, that's our people. Another spot I've been going to, I was literally going to Chick-fil-A, and I was like, you know what? Let me go to a small business. And I ended up going to El Gordo's Hot Dogs. Dude,
Okay, yeah, I remember them.
they got,
They have a location.
yeah, they on Cedar and, like, you take the Cedar exit going as if you're going to Sanger.
Okay,
Take that quick wrap around the loop. They right there.
nice.
In the field, and they got a taco truck that's next to them as well. But man, they fries with a special sauce, shrimp, and hot link.
Damn.
Say goodnight. It's really good. So shout out El Gordo's, and I might be saying that the wrong name, but
No, El Gordo.
El Gordo's.
Yeah.
That's my people.
That's what's up.
So what else going on in the world?
trying to think what else I sent you guys besides all of that. I'm probably actually, after we're done here, I'm probably gonna hit up Fulton Street Coffee. They took out their door and they put in basically like a walk-through door. So I don't.
They have like the little mesh or something?
No, so they not walk-through door. So how would I say this? Where you could just come in, make your order, and then they hand it through the door. Like they have like this little window there, a little table for you.
Like a little hole in the wall type.
Yeah, not exactly like a drive-through because.
Shout out
Fresno PD. Messing up our recording.
Wasn't the train this time. It's not a drive-through because they're not close enough to the sidewalk where they can do that. They don't have access through that way, but you can walk up to it. So that's a really cool thing. I think about this time is a lot of these small businesses, entrepreneurs are getting really creative on how they can keep their business going when people have to stay inside or they have to have as little contact with other people as possible. So I thought that was really creative that they completely just took out a door and put in a whole new one in order to keep it going. And so, but that's the thing too, like people we miss working with people. We miss hanging out these certain places. And they know that. And so they try to give you as much as they can. They're like, hey, we know that you miss coming to get your coffee and relaxing, having a good time. And they're like, hey, let's try to make it easier and still provide you with what you want.
Getting them fixes in. Excuse me. Dude, I kind of forget about the whole Corona thing.
Yeah.
I'll drop a quick story. Went to go walk my dog, and my neighbor, a young lady, was out. She goes, hey, I want to introduce you to my significant other. So initial reaction is, yeah, how you doing? And I did that. That boy looked at me like, I stuck my hand out to shake his hand. He looked at me like, whoa. He gave me one of these. Yeah. Namaste. Yeah. That's funny. Bruh, that had me dying laughing. I'm like, bro, I'm sorry. I forgot Corona season going on right now.
Give him a fist pump. A little dab or something.
Oh, so you can't even do that. And my mom even brought up the whole, like, you know how we were doing, like, elbows with everybody? She was like, that's what you use to sneeze and cough in. And I was like, damn. I guess we're not doing that either. So
definitely not doing that. Yeah, man. But yeah, shout out to all the businesses that's, still grinding. Shout out to all the people. I know it's crazy out there as far as, like, boredom, but we'll all get through it. Grab your crossword puzzles, grab your paintbrushes, grab your games. Hey, I've been gaming too right now too.
I think I'm gonna go buy a puzzle. My mom was like, "Go buy one so we can do that." And I'm just like, dang, I hate puzzles. They make me so frustrated. But whatever, I got time to figure it out. So
I'm even excited for our conference call tomorrow. How about that?
That's tomorrow?
It is tomorrow.
All right.
But yeah, so just, stay active. Time will tell. We'll be good. And the next thing you know, we're going to be turning it up.
That's good.
Do we have a quote of the day? Or do we have any, do you guys have any last remarks? Or
oh, dang. I did not look up a quote of the
questions
day.
Or concerns?
Questions or concerns? What? Queries. Damn, honestly, just do what's best for you during this time. Like, if you're working from home and you need a break, like, get up, take a break, go for a walk, go to your backyard, go on your patio. If you don't have neither, just walk down the street. I guarantee you this town is pretty much dead, so, like, you will probably not come across anybody at all. 6 feet really isn't that far if you think about it.
I'm not mad at that. Time. Just enjoy the time, make the best of it, and like I said, we'll get through it. Do you guys have any last remarks?
That was my last remark already.
I appreciate it.
You gonna look up a quote? No,
because it's going to take me too long to do it.
We good. Wash your hands. Sneeze in your arm like you're dabbing. And
cough.
And cough. And just be patient. I'm sure those stimulus checks are going to come sooner or later. This is the Save Our Podcast. Y'all have a good one. Be safe.